What's going on, guys? So today I'm just going to be doing a little story time on the time I got lunch attention for laughing in the hallways, essentially. Yeah, you heard that correctly. I got a lunch detention because I was laughing in the fucking hallway. I was in middle school last year, 8th grade, when this happened, and it was 6th period lunch. We were all coming back, messing around, hype, it's lunch. And they let us play on our phones, and we're just talking mad trash to one another at our lunch table. You already know the gist of what happens at a lunch table, and you know the rule: what happens at a lunch table stays at a lunch table. That's not a rule, but it's officially now a rule because I said it. But that doesn't matter. What does matter is when we were coming back, one of my friends that sits with me at lunch was sprinting down the hallway, right? And I was in front of him. And he's the kind of person, like, he's a scary guy that nobody wants to fuck with, all right? And I'm friends with him so that he doesn't fuck with me, That's pretty, that's one of the reasons. Also, he's kind of a chill person, but, one of the reasons why is because I don't want him fucking with me. Gotta get smart, work smarter, not harder, you know what I'm saying? But he was sprinting down the hallway, and I'm in front of him, and I look back and I see him, and I'm like, oh fuck no, I don't want him slapping me, I don't want him tripping me, I don't want him to push me. So I start running, right? So I'm like, oh my god, and I stop because he's just not, he like passes me, and he's not messing with me, right? And he goes and he jumps. Does a full 360 in the air, and he kicks the door open to get to the stairs to get to the second floor. And I'm crying, dude. I'm dying laughing. I'm like, yo, we'll call him Billy. We'll call him Billy. I was like, yo, Billy, what the fuck? Right? I don't say what the fuck, but yeah, but I passed this classroom, and there's this teacher there. I don't know who he is. I never had him, but from this one interaction, I can say with certainty, I'm glad I didn't have him. Just saying. But I get to my locker, and my friend gets caught, right? And I don't know what happened. I don't know if he snitched on me. I really don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, this is a story I can tell, so if I get snitched on, I'm still gonna be pissed. But if I did get snitched on, he supplied me with a story, so thank you. But he's like, Jack, come here, and I'm like, fuck. How did you see me? I was running, bro. How the fuck did you see me? So the teacher asks, why were you screaming in the hallway? And I was like, motherfucker, are you serious? Bitch, I wasn't screaming, I was laughing. You can chill the fuck out with blowing shit out of proportion. Alright, because in middle school, they get you for the littlest of shit. You laugh for like 20 decibels or some shit, like, I don't know if that's loud or not, but like, you laugh even the slightest, you'll get a fucking detention. Easy. I think I was let off pretty easily because, middle school's whack, okay? But I get in trouble because I'm laughing in the hallway, and I did run, but I wasn't sprinting as fast as I could. The teacher wants you to believe that, but I promise you, I wasn't. And he's like, all right, we're gonna go find your teachers. And I'm like, oh my god. And like, no one's in their room except for one, the social studies teacher. That creepy social studies teacher. Had to be the creepy one. It couldn't have been a teacher I liked. Right, it couldn't be a teacher that I liked and that I was on good terms with. It had to be that one. It had to be the creepy fucking social studies teacher. But I have a story for him as well. All right, be ready for that one. So we have to tell him what we did. We laughed and ran down the hallway. That was what we did. So we told him, and he was like, oh my god, you guys are idiots. And I'm like, yeah, I'm an idiot. I know I'm a fucking idiot. I don't think I need you to tell me that. I know I'm an idiot, okay? Like, calm down. And the teacher's like, was there anyone? I know there was other people with you. And I'm like, oh my, dude, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. There was no one else with us. He's like, don't lie to me, okay? Don't lie to me. And I'm like, yeah, dude, there was no one else there. I'm not gonna fucking snitch on these kids, right? I ain't no fucking snitch. He was like, okay, I can just check the security cameras. I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna snitch on someone, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck no, I'm not snitching on someone, especially with Billy. I ain't snitching on this motherfucker. So fast forward a day, and I'm really scared to go into homeroom to go to class. Like, I'm really scared because I'm fully expecting to get called down to the office. And I don't. And I'm like, okay, why? What? Okay. So I guess I'm not gonna get in trouble for this. So then the next day, I'm still kind of scared to go, but the nerves have been lifted a little bit. And I'm in homeroom, right? playing on my phone because the teacher was chill and she let us do that. So I'm on my phone and she gets a phone call by the office. And she's like, Jack, the office wants you. And I'm like, oh, fuck. You're telling me you're gonna get me like 2 days after the fact? Really? Jesus, y'all are petty as fuck. So I go down to the office and my friend that also got in trouble was sitting down, right? And I'm like, damn, bro. So we go into the principal's office and we got the good principal, okay? There's 2 principals. There's like the main one and then there's like a vice one or whatever the fuck. Co-principal, I don't know. But we got the co-principal, which was the good one. He lets you explain yourself. And what I've heard is that the other principal doesn't let you explain yourself for shit. So I will be fair and say that thanks to that principal for letting us explain ourselves. So he was like, all right, I'll let you explain yourself. What were you guys doing? And I was like, we weren't screaming, we were laughing. We literally were just laughing. We were running, but we weren't sprinting as fast as we could, right? And this principal was like, okay, I get that after lunch, you're hyper and stuff, but you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that in school. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. We were pretty loud, we were pretty obnoxious, fair enough. And he's like, I'm gonna give you guys a lunch detention. And I'm like, oh, come on, bro. A lunch detention? You just can't let us off with a slap on the wrist for laughing? But it was just a lunch detention. I did my time. So, yeah. And to this day, still hate that fucking teacher that got me in trouble. Oh, and before I forget to say, expect more story times because I have a lot of stories from school. My god, middle school was dog shit, but it has a lot of content, so fair enough. Anyway, that's it. We're done now. See ya.